Well, if you're looking for the place that plays real, true, traditional country music, or if you're looking for a place that plays songs that you probably haven't heard in a long time, if ever, then you've come to the right place. Hi, everybody. My name is Lance Hawkins, and it's time for Country Party Time. Of course, you knew that, didn't you? Hey, we got some great music today. We're going to hear from Carl and Pearl Butler. We're going to hear from Buck Owens, Red Sovine, Jackie Lee, Joaquin Cochran, Autry Inman, and a whole bunch more. So hope you folks will stick around for the next hour as we pick out the great country music. Gonna start off right now with a guy by the name of Big Bill Johnson. I don't know if this guy was really big, but that was his name. And he's got a problem. Apparently the doctors told him he's gotta lose that beer belly, and by golly, he's got the beer belly blues.
All my life I've been a beer drinker, and when I start I don't know when to quit. Me and my buddies have a favorite tavern, Drunken Heinz recommended it. When it comes to beer I'm a glutton, but my doctor says I've got to give up booze. My pants are getting so tight they won't button. I've got the beer belly blues. Take it all, take it all, take it all. My doctor says this belly I must lose. Take it all, take it all, take it all. I've got the beer belly blues. How can pints add up to make inches? This is the thing that's got me so confused. My belt is getting so darn tight it pinches. I've got the beer belly blues. When the gang says let's have a cold one, my friends all know I seldom will refuse. 'Cause it ain't very often I can't hold one. That's why I've got the beer belly blues. Take it all, take it all, take it all. My doctor says this belly I must lose. Take it all, take it all, take it all. I've got the beer belly blues. Take it all, take it all, take it all. My doctor says this belly I must lose.
Once I spent my life on heavy drinking, but you replaced it with desire to be with you. My mind was getting used to never thinking, but you stopped that, and not a bit too soon. A rolling stone, rolling on to self-destruction. As I look back, that's what I used to be. But your love turned my life toward reconstruction. You're my woman, the most important part of me. The most important part of me stands as a guiding light, with never-ending sunshine, night and day. You're the pillar that I cling to. You give the strength that I need. You're my woman, the most important part of me. sunshine, night and day. You're the pillar that I cling to. You give the strength that I need. You're my woman, the most important part of me. I love my woman, the most important part of me.
You were the dream of my life. From that beer joint came my wife. I thought we'd love all the time, but your love wasn't really mine. The first time trouble came along, all you left me was this song. You're just another beer joint girl from that beer drinking world. A world where losers cry a lot, a world that got somehow forgot. You're just another beer joint girl from that beer drinking world. So go on back to those bars where they'd never see the scars. Go on back to all those men, all those phonies you call friends. Go on back to that wicked life. The girl that once was my wife is just another beer joint girl from that beer drinking world. You're just another beer joint girl from that beer drinking world. A world where losers cry a lot, a world that got somehow forgot. You're just another beer joint girl from that beer drinking world. So go on back to those lies told by all those make-out guys. Go on back to all those schemes, all those crazy boozed up dreams. Go on back to that whole damn crew. You and I are forever through. You're just another beer joint girl from that beer drinking world. You're just another beer joint girl from that beer drinking world. A world where losers cry a lot, a world that God somehow forgot. You're just another beer joint girl from that beer drinking world. You're just another beer joint girl from that beer drinking world.
The last drink I took made me feel good. I feel real good. Just about 2 feet taller. And I guess I'm getting ready for another. Then look out, brother. I'm gonna stand right up and holler. I'm in the rosy glow, in the rosy glow. I'm gonna dance and sing, do things up just right. I'm in the rosy glow, in the rosy glow. You'd never guess my baby left tonight. I guess it's time I had a little touch now. Oh, not too much now. I wanna have my wits about me. I promise I won't give you any trouble, and I can give it double. You can try me if you doubt me. I'm in the rosy glow, in the rosy glow. I wanna dance and sing, do things up just right. I'm in the rosy glow, in the rosy glow. You'd never guess my baby left tonight. No, you
One of the first releases on the Stop record label, that is Jimmy J on a song called The Rosy Glow. And Stop Records was around for quite a few years. Unfortunately, didn't have too many hits. Their biggest artist was Johnny Bush, and that's the one that got them on the charts. But outside of him, I don't believe they had too many hit artists. And that was a very obscure 45. Johnny J, real name Johnny J. Horta, on a song called Rosy Glow. Then before that, we heard from Truckin' Joe Brown and Beer Joint Girl. I think that's another record that if a blurry-eyed DJ got in the studio and wasn't looking very carefully at the record label, he could have got the station an FCC penalty. So, but we'll leave it there. That's Truckin' Joe Brown, Beer Joint Girl. Then before that, we heard from Charlie Roy, The Most Important Part of Me. And we started it all off with Big Bill Johnson, something recorded at the Starday Studios, a song called The Beer Belly Blues. You're listening to Country Party Time. My name is Lance Hawkins, and let's keep the music going right now. Here is Carl and Pearl Butler, and I've loved these folks singing for many, many years. And listen very closely the way that Carl pronounces the word mirror. He pronounced it a little slightly different. His accent comes through, his Tennessee accent, but good song nonetheless. Here's Carl and Pearl Butler and Beers and Tears.
Surrounds me and memories linger with every glass the bartender pours. Instead of forgetting, it helps me remember with every drink I love you more. Beers and tears go together, whiskey and wine are my friends too. Pain and heartaches are no strangers, that's all I got from my loving you. The face in the mirror looks lost and lonely. The eyes are filling with tears you can see. I hope that no one around me will notice that face in the mirror belongs to me. Beers and tears go together, whiskey and wine are my friends too. Pain and heartaches are no strangers, that's all I got from my loving you. Beers and tears go together, whiskey and wine are my friends too. Pain and heartaches are no strangers, that's all I got from my loving you. Of all places, why did I bring her to a bar room? I should have at least had more respect for her than that. I've heard so many bad things. They say that she's done, but after all, she's still a woman. She should be treated like one. Yes, after all, she's still a woman. Even though I picked her up just off the street, and I know that she's fallen about as low as she can go. But it was men like me that taught this woman everything she knows. I hate to, but I'll be the next to drag her down. I'll just have me a good time, then I'll throw her aside. And the world is full of girls like her, and it's just not right that men like me took them here on these streets every night. Yes, after all, she's still a woman, even though I picked her up just off the street. And I know that she's fallen about as low as she can go, but it was men like me that taught this woman everything she knows. Yes, it was men like me that taught this woman everything she knows.
Just come home from behind the swinging doors, and I found that she's not waiting anymore. I found a note there by the phone. It read, "I'm tired of being alone. Now you can make your home behind the swinging doors." Well, I know that I'm to blame for losing you. Now that I've lost you, there is nothing I can do. So I'll go get my old car, and I'll head for the nearest bar and drink enough to lose these memories of you. She was good and she waited patiently. I guess I thought that she'd always wait for me. But tonight when I came home, this note was by the phone. I'm alone and now I know I'll always be. She was good and she waited patiently. I guess I thought that she'd always wait for me. But tonight when I came home, this note was by the phone. I'm alone and now I know I'll always be. I'm alone and now I know I'll always be.
So you found your Prince Charming was just a dream. There wasn't any palace and you weren't a queen. In your faded cotton dresses anyone could see, but you're still Cinderella to me. Cinderella, Cinderella, this is not the way love should be. Cinderella, Cinderella, won't you let me take you home with me? may not be a fancy ball, you may not have a maid and butler at your call, but I'll be more than any prince could ever be, and you'll be Cinderella to me. Cinderella, Cinderella, this is not the way love should be. Cinderella, Cinderella, won't you let me take you home with me?
You cannot beat that harmony. That's Buck Owens on a great song from the pen of Buddy Mize, a song called Cinderella. It was also recorded by Tony Booth, and it's actually been sort of kind of a cult status song. A lot of folks have recorded that and performed it, and that's the original version by Buck Owens and Cinderella. Before that, on the K-Arc label, we heard from Dennis Paget and Behind Those Swinging Doors. Then before that, we heard from singer turned management person Marty Martell, and She's Still a Woman. And we started it all off with Carl and Pearl Butler, Beers and Tears, and Looking in the Mirror. That's so great. I love that accent. And also, who does? Oh, Charlie Pride says Mirror instead of mirror. But great song. Carl and Pearl Butler, Beers and Tears. You're in tune with Country Party Time. My name is Lance Hawkins, and we're here each and every week picking out all these great old country records and playing them for you, dusting them off one more time. And if there's a particular song you'd like to hear, please let me know. Okay, all you got to do, it's very simple. Just go onto your computer, get on your email server, and look up N. Lance Hawkins at AOL.com. Subject matter, Country Party Time. That's all you need to do. And we will find that song for you and play it for you, okay? We've got some great requests in the past. In fact, we got one today we're going to play in a little bit, so you folks stay tuned for that. Again, our email address is nlancehawkins at AOL.com. Subject matter, Country Party Time. All righty? Good. Hope to hear from you this week. Well, right now, let's hear the late and the great Red Sovine. Red was known for truck driving songs like Phantom 309 and Giddy Up Go and King of the Open Road. But here's one of his fine honky-tonk country songs. This is something he cut for Decca Records before he went to Starday. This is a song called The Best Years of Your Life. Here is Red Sovine.
You say your heart is broken, that my love was just a token. You say this parting cut you like a knife. But if you let it grieve you, your youth will surely leave you. 'Cause these should be the best years of your life. I know it won't be easy, 'cause your memories are busy, and yet you're still too young for all this strife. So let me tell you like a brother, go on out and find another, and these will be the best years of your life. You say the taste is bitter because you loved a quitter, but I'm not free to take you for a while. You're lucky that it's over, 'cause somehow you'll recover, and these will be the best years of your life. I know it won't be easy, 'cause your memories are busy, and yet you're still too young for all this strife. So let me tell you like a brother, go on out and find another, 'cause these should be the best years of your life.
Well, yes, now, Mama, don't you think I know what you've been putting out? Mama, don't you think I know that you've been stepping out? Mama, can't you see that I done caught on to your line? Don't used to say you love me, and you better not start crying. 'Cause when that midnight train starts rolling down that line, your long-loving daddy's gonna have an easy mind. Play blues, Mom. Well, yes, now, Mama, don't you think I know you made a fool of me? My head is hanging low, Lord, you done made a wreck of me. No use to say you love me, it ain't nothing but a lie. You done told me that beforehand, and then you left me high and dry. I don't never want to see you hanging around my door no more. Mama, don't you think I know what you done used me for? Well, yes, now, Mama, don't you think I know you made a fool of me? My head is hanging low, Lord, you done made a wreck of me. No use to say you love me, it ain't nothing but a lie. You done told me that before, and then you left me high and dry. I don't never want to see you hanging around my door no more. Mama, don't you think I know what you done used me for? Well, yes, now, Mama, don't you think I know what you done used me for? Mama, don't you think I know? Mama, Mama, don't you think I know? Mama, Mama, don't you think I know?
Big diamonds, big blue diamonds on her finger, instead of a little band of gold. Big diamonds, big blue diamonds tell a story of a love that no man could ever hold. She wanted more than I had money to buy, so she left me, then got lonesome, I'm told. Big diamonds, big blue diamonds, now she'll trade them for the love behind a little band of gold. Big diamonds, big blue diamonds, how they sparkle. But what can they do to warm your soul? When you're lonesome in the moonlight, you want loving. Big blue diamonds are so heartless and cold. I'd gladly do my part to mend a broken heart. that's warmed over soon grows cold. Big diamonds, big blue diamonds, I don't want them. I just want a love behind a band of gold.
I'm looking for a jukebox and a bar stool that fits my bottom side. These streets are just too dark for walking, and I'm in no condition to ride. This midnight rider lost his saddle, and I'm in no mood for thinking. I need some liquid consolation. This night ain't fit for nothing but drinking. Now, honey, I know your reputation. I know the drinks that you can fix. Don't get your fingers frosted trying. The way I drink, it comes already mixed. This weather's just right for drowning. I wanna watch that memory sinking. Bring me one more before the crowd comes. This night ain't fit for nothing but drinking. I wish I had a light to fly by. I know I'm bound to crash and burn. I might fall in love again tomorrow. You never really get too blue to learn. My baby's gone, the rain is falling. That's not a single star I'm winking. So come on, elbow, do your number. This night ain't fit for nothing but drinking. This night ain't fit for nothing but drinking. This night ain't fit for nothing but drinking.
That's David Darwin Petronka, who we know better as Dave Dudley from Stevens Point, Wisconsin, on a song called This Night Ain't Fit for Nothing But Drinking. Great sounds of Dave Dudley, the 6 Days on the Road man. Before that, it was Jimmy Dean and his Texas Wildcats, a song written by Kit Carson and was originally done by Red Perkins on the King record label. And then Jimmy came along, did a version of it, and then a few years later, 1972 to be exact, Jackie Ward cut a version of that and finally wound up with a hit on it. That's Jimmy Dean, the Sausage King himself, and Big Blue Diamonds, something he put out on the Mercury label. Then before that on Decca Records, we heard from Jackie Lee, Joaquin Cochran, featuring Merle Travis on lead guitar and Jimmy Pruitt on piano, a song produced by Uncle Art Satherley, the man who first produced Bob Wills and I'm trying to think who else, Roy Acuff, and many others on Columbia Records, and that was done on Decca. And according to Jackie, I guess he was so excited by seeing Jackie perform that he, came out of retirement and financed the session that was on Decca, and that was the end result. Mama, Don't You Think I Know? And we started all off with another Decca artist on a well-worn Decca 45, Red Sovine, and The Best Years of Your Life. Well, right now we're going to hear a gentleman like Jackie Lee Joaquin Cochran. He was well known for doing rockabilly and country, and this is one of his fine country efforts. This is Orangey Ray, that's his name, Orangey Ray Hubbard and Big Cat, right here on Country Party Time.
See the baby of mine, he keeps coming back for more. See the big claws, the hair all over his neck. Well, odds are just about 90 to 1, she'll tear you up, big cat. See the big cat, he thinks he owns the town. He whipped all the men, now he thinks he can get any woman around. See the pretty girl, he walked into her trap. You whip me too bad for you, she'll tear you up, big cat.
'cause I got me a little red wagon to pull them around in all day. But my boyfriends, they hate me, 'cause I got this little red wagon, and they stick their tongues out at me. Now all the boys in my block don't got them no red wagon, they always wanna use mine. And this is what I say, you can use it but don't broke it, 'cause you gotta brought it back, that little red wagon of mine. All my girlfriends, they like me, 'cause I got me a little red wagon to pull them around in all day. But my boyfriends, they hate me, 'cause I got this little red wagon, and they stick their tongues out at me. Now all the boys in my block don't got them no red wagon, they always wanna use mine. And this is what I say, you can use it but don't broke it, 'cause you gotta brought it back, that little red wagon of mine.
Well, that's Sonny Fisher on a great song called Little Red Wagon. And Sonny Fisher was well known for doing a lot of rockabilly music, and that's, I believe, his only country effort, straight-ahead country music, on Starday Records, Sonny Fisher and Little Red Wagon. Before that, we went to Plantation Records and heard from Robin Cody on a song called Big Chief Tell 'Em Lies. And I hadn't really noticed until I played that. She talks about Little Flower, and we've got a song about Little Flower. We'll have to play that in a show or two. But great song from Robin Cody. Then before that, we heard a gentleman that gave us the song Here Comes Peter Cottontail. His name was Merv Shiner, and he had some hits down through the years and recorded for a long time, since the late 1940s. And a song called Lie to Me, and Johnny Carver did a version of that, and I think Charlie Pride also, if memory serves me correctly. But that's Merv Shiner in his version of a song called Lie to Me, and we started all off with Orangey Ray Hubbard on a song called Big Cat, something he cut for the King label. It's toward the end of King Records' reign, just about the time that we lost Sid Nathan, the founder of King Records. But great song by Orangey Ray Hubbard and the thing called Big Cat. Well, we're going to play a song right now for a very dear friend. We really appreciate him. His name is Mike, and he lives in Mount Juliet, Tennessee, and he loves good country music, and he loves this song, and I don't know if he's familiar with this version. He loved the version by Eddie Nowak. Well, the song was written by Autry Inman, and this is Autry's version of it from about the year of 1964 or so on United Artists Records. Here's the great Autry Inman, and Where Do You Go When You Tell Me Goodbye?
Every night when you have gone to sleep, I lay awake and listen to you weep. On wings of dreams, imaginary flight, where do you go when you tell me goodnight? Somewhere in the far off used to be, someone who stole your love from me. I'd love to wrap my arms around you tight, but where do you go when you tell me goodnight? and brings you back to me. At least that part of you that's true to me. I long for love, but chances are so slight. Where do you go when you tell me goodnight? Somewhere in the far off used to be, you meet someone who stole your love from me. On wings of dreams, imaginary flight. Where do you go when you tell me goodnight?
Little wheels roll big wagons, little shows move mighty hills. Little dreams have ways of coming true when they're turning in the spokes of little wheels.
They all laughed when little David said he could take a rock and bring Goliath down. Then they watched him stand so brave and unafraid as the mighty giant tumbled to the ground.
Little wheels roll big wagons, little shows move mighty hills. Little dreams have ways of coming true when they're turning in the spokes of little wheels.
Everybody knows of the mighty jungle lion who said he was the king of all the beasts. But when they came and tied him up one day, it took a tiny mouse to know and set him free.
Little wheels roll big wagons, little shows move mighty hills. Little dreams have ways of coming true when they're turning in the spokes of little wheels.
They all said I'd never win your love, that it would take a big, big wheel to hold your charms. But I just laughed and told them they were wrong, and I wish that they were here to see you in my arms.
Little wheels roll big wagons, little shovels move mighty hills. Little dreams have ways of coming true when they're turning in the spokes of little wheels. When they're turning in the spokes of little wheels.
Well, I went down to a honky-tonk to have a little fun. Met the biggest woman I ever saw, and she put me on the run. I got the big mama blues, got the big mama blues. She weighed 265, stood 6'3", and man alive, she was strong enough to blow a fuse. I got the big mama blues. She looked at me and winked her eye and started to cross the floor. That's when I told that place goodbye, and I ain't going back no more. Got the big mama blues, got the big mama blues. She weighs 265, stood 6'3", and man alive, she was strong enough to blow a fuse. I got the big mama blues. That line of talk that she sold me was just a waste of time. Now if she gets a hold of me, my life ain't worth a dime. I got the big mama blues, got the big mama blues. She weighs 265, stood 6'3" and man alive, she was strong enough to blow a fuse. I got the big mama blues. Now when I think about that gal, it scares me half to death. I start to run around the block till I get out of breath. I got the big mama blues, got the big mama blues. She weighs 265, stood 6'3" and man alive, she was strong enough to blow a fuse. I got the big mama blues.
See my baby Hobie Snow. I got a lot of things I wanna let her know. Her teeth are pretty, her hair is gold. Her papa say yes and her mama say no, but I got the key to her back door. I'm gonna see my baby Hobie Snow. Now there's a little gal in Colorado, Snow White Mountains where the Chickasaw flows. She makes my heart beat fast, my heart beat slow, like I want a train the way I want to go. But I'm gonna see her, yes I know, I'm gonna see my baby Hobie Snow. Well, I'm gonna see my baby Hobie Snow. I got a lot of things I wanna let her know. Her teeth are pretty, her hair is gold. Her papa say yes and her mama say no, but I got the key to her back door. I'm gonna see my baby Hobie Snow. Well, 1 and 1 is 2 and 2 and 2 is 4. The last time I seen her she was dancing across the floor. I know she's a-waiting cause she told me so. I sent a lot of roses so her love won't go cold. I won't be miles apart, but from now on I'm gonna see my baby Hobie Snow. Well, I'm gonna see my baby Hobie Snow. I got a lot of things I wanna let her know. Her teeth are pretty and her hair is gold. Her papa say yes and her mama say no, but I got the key to her back door. I'm gonna see my baby Hobie Snow.
On RCA Victor Records, one of the few labels he did and record for a while, that is Benny Martin on a great song called Hobie Snow. A little rockabilly influence on that one. Then before that, we heard from Jimmy Murphy on RCA Victor Records, a little thing called Big Mama Blues, one of the first 45 RPM records when they switched over from 78s to 45s. And a great song by a great fiddle player known as Big Tig, and a song called Hobie Snow. And I'm sorry, we were talking about Jimmy Murphy. I apologize on that. And before that, we heard from George Kent on a thing called Little Wheels. In fact, that song was such a hit, he named his band after it, George Kent and the Little Wheels. And we started it all off with Autry Inman and a song called Where Do You Go? When You Tell Me Good Night. Not goodbye, but good night, because we don't say goodbye here. All right? All righty, and let's, we got a little bit of time left over, so we're going to play a couple of more before we call it a night. This is a guy that I met several years ago who was really a great entertainer, and I really liked him. His name is Ernie Rowell, and he was working at a club called Real, R-E-E-L, Real Country, and was very well liked. And he's a great songwriter, a great singer, and this is one of his fine songs on the Prize record label. Here is Ernie Rowell on a song called Facing You.
In my hour of shame, I see an image of you.
reminding me of what I know I ought to do. I can face the world and all of my tomorrows too. But the hardest part of all is facing you. Home is where the heart is, that's where I ought to be. But blues must learn the hard way, at least a fool like me. I'd come back home tomorrow if that's all I had to do. But the worst begins when I walk in, for then I'm facing you. Temptation came and I'm to blame, but I can't live a lie. She told me I could cheat on you and still get by. And for a while I thought her words just might be true. But the hardest part of all is facing you. Home is where the heart is, that's where I ought to be. But fools must learn the hard way, at least a fool like me. I'd come back home tomorrow if that's all I had to do. But the worst begins when I walk in, for then I'm facing you.
There's my good buddy Ernie Rowell, and good hearing that one again. On Prize Records, Ernie with Facing You. And we got to face the fact that we got to get out of here for this week. Hey, I have had a ball today, and hope you folks have too, but we'll do it all again next week as we dig out a bunch more country records and dust them off and play them for you right here on Country Party Time. My name is Lance Hawkins. Thanks, everyone, for listening. I love each and every one of you. And you have a very good week, okay? Goodbye, everybody.